What is up, guys? As you guys know me, I'm AJ Green, the former BWA champion, but in reality my name is Angel Grove. I am also one of the lead head owners of the Backyard Wrestling Alliance with Damian Wolf, aka Michael McDaniels, who is now the current BWA champion. And it's been a while. It's been about 6 months since Seasons Beatings Christmas Massacre, and I hope you guys enjoyed the event. This is a video pretty much updating you guys on what's going on with the channel and what's going on moving forward. As you guys have seen throughout the couple months, some competitors were missing. Warren Payne, JB Grimes, and I wanted to explain those first since they were more of an event that happened first, and one of the reasons why we actually had to stop production on BWA. When it comes to that, talent had to move due to personal reasons. I don't want to get into their details. That is up to them if they want to speak upon that. But pretty much people had to move. Other people had personal issues that they had to deal with. So unfortunately, we did have a bit of a roster cut, which is why we took a little hiatus throughout 6 months. And then getting on to the current situation, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that is going on that I wanted to speak upon myself. That's why Michael is not here. Him and Sabotage, aka Big Mike as we call him, may address that situation later on. I don't know if it will be on this channel, nor do I know it will be on another channel, but I will address it in a second. But the reason why BWA is taking a hiatus for the upcoming future is because we had a what's the word? A vision collision, I guess is what I would call it. Pretty much, I had an idea for this show that I wanted it to go in this direction, and they have a direction that they want to do that is opposing to mine. And I don't really want to get into it, but pretty much we just had different visions for what we want to do for the wrestling channel moving forward. To give you guys a little bit of elaboration on that, because I really want to give you guys pure honesty. My vision for BWA was, since we left for 6 months, I wanted it to be something more than it was when we left. I was saving up and I wanted to fund to get a wrestling ring. That was something that we promised you guys in the beginning of this channel, and it never delivered. That's why I wanted to try my damnedest to make sure that we had a wrestling ring next time we came back, because I wanted to make sure that you guys got what we promised you guys in the beginning of the Backyard Wrestling Alliance. Also, another issue occurred. Speaking of moving, our camera crew, the Mueller Productions, Eli and Josh, who was our camera guys / editors, unfortunately had to move as well, and because of that we lost 2 of our cameramen and our editors for the show. So unfortunately we also lost that too, and we were trying to work out with that. So as you guys can tell, we had a lot of setbacks, and it comes with a heavy heart that regarding this channel, it is going to be postponed for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no clue if BWA will ever see the light of day ever again. The wrestling fan in me, and the entertainer, and the guy who really had a passion and a vision for what we could do on YouTube, really wants this to continue, but unfortunately it is not looking like that, and for that I am sorry. I also want to say, on behalf of the BWA roster, and being one of the owners of this company, I apologize for failing you, the fans. I apologize for giving you guys false promises in the beginning that we could not deliver. I apologize that we could not keep this going that we couldn't even last a year, and I apologize for that. I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm not here to talk shit. The only person I can blame is myself, because I created this vision. I pitched the idea to Michael, aka Damian Wolf, literally about a year ago, which is crazy to think that just happened a year ago. And this was my vision, this was my baby, this was my child, and I fucked it up. And for that, I am sorry to the BWA roster, the crew, the cameramen, the editors, and most importantly, the fans. I apologize for that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea if this show, like I said, will ever see the light of day ever again. But if you guys do want to see some hard-hitting backyard wrestling action, our original channel, the Backyard Wrestling Federation, which if you guys go into our channel that we're on right now, if you go into the featured, it is there. Also, I will put it in the link in the description below. They will be continuing the Backyard Wrestling Federation to continue their vision. And what I mean by their vision, Damian Wolf, or Predator now, whatever name he decides to do in the Federation, he will also be the owner. And as the co-owner, he will, Big Mike, aka Sabotage, will also be running behind the scenes as well. They will also have an amazing camera guy and an amazing wrestler, an amazing friend, Will, aka Diesel Dog, aka David Dio, will be the camera guy, commentator, and editor. It's awesome to see him back on YouTube doing his thing. And I don't really know if it matters or not, but when it comes to me personally, I don't even know if I will join. I don't know, man. I'm at a point right now when it comes to wrestling. I'm very distraught. I really have no idea where I want my path to go, but time will always tell. But the thing I will tell you is this: AJ Green, last match, was not on BWA. I will guarantee you that. I promise you that. But I just want to say on behalf of the staff, the crew, everybody, to you fans, I apologize that I failed. I apologize to the crew that I failed. But I also want to thank you, all the BWA fans, so much for giving us so much love, so much support. You guys put our video, our very first video, BWA's Heatwave, over 100 views in less than 24 hours. Our first video on a new channel. That is insane. Never before seen. And for that, I thank you so much for your guys' love and support. Believe it or not, I was looking at the statistics, and we were actually one of the fastest growing wrestling YouTube channels that was not on cable television. And that is a remarkable event, and that is to thank to all the crew, the camera guys, the editors, the wrestlers, and most importantly, you guys, because we don't get the views, we don't get the subs, we don't get the likes, the comments, if it wasn't for you guys watching, and it wasn't for you guys putting in your 2 cents. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. I want to thank you guys for listening. And more importantly, more than anything, I want to thank you guys so much for loving wrestling as much as all we do. So like I said, midway through this video, if you guys want to watch more Backyard Wrestling, tune in very soon to the Backyard Wrestling Federation. I will put a link in the description below. And if you want, it's in our channel where you go to the featured channels. It is there as well. So again, thank you, as the wrestler AJ Green, for giving me one of the best experiences I've ever had, not just in my wrestling career, but in my entire life. And thank you to me, personally, Andrew Grove, for making me smile for the first time in a long time. Thank you.